Welcome to the Hemlock State Explorer. Today we're on the Loyalsock Trail taking a short hike to the Haystacks and Dutchman's Falls. We've parked at the bridge that crosses the Loyalsock Creek on the western terminus of this adventure, and we'll be passing the Haystacks first and then hiking to the Dutchman's Falls parking lot near the town of LaPorte. We're glad you're with us today, and I think we are in for some adventure. There's an old steel bridge to our left, and you can see the rocky Loyalsock. And I love this trail because we'll be hiking along the Loyalsock for most of it. Right now we're starting out in a hemlock stand on an elevated portion of ground. The dappled sun, it's actually morning, but it looks like evening in this stand. And just listen to the Loyalsock to our left. After a brief section along the creek, the trail goes upward, and it looks from that posted sign that we're circumnavigating some private property. Wanted to give you an indication of what the trail is like. It's mostly packed earth with flat rocks, but this section is going up and around, and we'll come back down near the creek in the area between Haystacks and Dutchman's Falls. After ascending the hill, the trail meets up with an old road cut. Maybe it was a railroad, maybe it was just an old logging road, but in any case, the character of the trail changes to flat and straight. You can see this is an old elevated road. Maybe it was a railroad, but you can see to the left and to the right, this was intentionally built up, and the character of the trail changes to flat and straight and a bit gravelly underfoot. Still posted on either side, but as you can tell from the placard on the tree, we are on the Loyalsock Trail. A characteristic of this area are ephemeral streams. Right now you can see this stream bed is mostly dry with a few puddles, and then runs off downstream this way. But after snow melt or a heavy rain, this will be a path for water to travel down the gorge. But anyway, let's continue on our journey. We're still high up above the Loyalsock Creek on an old railroad grade, it looks like, just past an ephemeral stream runoff, but you can now hear the creek down below. We're quite a ways up. We can't see the creek, but you can certainly hear it. We're at another ephemeral stream crossing, and this one has some water dripping down the sides of rocks. Some rock formations have shown up to our right-hand side. And just be careful in this part. It's pretty well away from the trail, but both sides of this section of the trail around the water are lined with stinging nettles. They're still pretty short, but I can tell you later on in the summer they'll get quite high. We're looking at where we came from, and just past the culvert there's a sign I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. That says Brook Kedron Trail, and that heads up the gorge side to the left. But we're looking at the way we came, and we're turning back around at this large stack of stones. To the left is the grassy trail. To the right is a gravelly trail that goes downhill, presumably to the Loyalsock Creek. And then behind us, it looks like the trail continues, the old railroad grade. That's actually the Loyalsock Trail that we're looking at right now. So you can choose to go down towards the creek, or you can continue on the old rail grade towards Dutchman's Falls and the Loyalsock Trail. But we're going to turn aside, go down the gravel trail so we can follow the Loyalsock Creek. So we are now off the Loyalsock Trail proper and heading towards Loyalsock Creek, and you can hear a stream to our left, and that stream actually comes from the culvert just up above us where we were. So we backtracked on this gravel trail down the side of the gorge a little bit back to the stream, and now we're following that, and it's a gentle grade down. It looks like you could even drive on this, so I'm hoping this will lead us to some interesting things right on the Loyalsock Creek. As nice as the Loyalsock Trail was along the old rail grade, I thought we would be closer to the creek, so we're eager to get down here. We're on the Loyalsock Trail again along the Loyalsock Creek, and this is beautiful. I love the sound of the creek. I love the boulders. I love the dappled sunshine through the hemlock canopy. I love the humusy, spongy ground we're walking on right next to the creek. This is what we came for. It looks like there are some side trails to access the creek. We saw a boy fly fishing on our way in. We've climbed to a rock sticking out into the creek and wanted to share this view with you. This is what we came for. We've arrived at the terminus, at least for us, Dutchman's Falls. From the sign, there's a gentle grade. We can hear the falls. So the Loyalsock Trail is yellow blazed with a red stripe and often has those clear placards with LT, but the Dutchman's Falls side trail is blue. Getting closer. As you can hear, we're near the road, and you can actually come to Dutchman Falls directly from the parking lot above us. Here's the top of the falls. An old culvert back there, but we want to go to the bottom. Coming to a pinnacle here. Looks like there are multiple ways to go. The trail says to go this way. Dutchman Falls is across the way. I think we probably could have gotten down quicker. If you see the camera, follow the camera, we could have gotten down quicker that way. But let's follow this trail. And it looks like it'll do a little switchback over here. So if you want a quicker, steeper trail, just go from the top of the trails and you can make your way down. If you want a slightly easier but longer path, just follow the switchback marked with the blue dots. The glorious Loyalsock to our right. And as we turn the corner, here it is, Dutchman's Falls. We're on the return trip from Dutchman's Falls, and we've been walking along the Loyalsock Trail. And as you can see, the Loyalsock Trail splits off to the right and goes down to Loyalsock Creek, as indicated by this sign that says Haystacks. But also the rail trail leads back to the fork that we had passed earlier. So either way you take, it will form a loop. After a beautiful walk along the stream, we finally arrive at the Haystacks. A waterfall, a small waterfall over the rock ledge to the left. Larger waterfall with a swimming pool and people relaxing on the rocks. from the Haystacks, we returned via the Loyalsock Trail, and it was a steep climb back up to the rail trail. And as you see, we reconnect with the rail trail at this ephemeral stream with the flat rock face. So from here, we're making our return trip on the rail trail back to the trailhead. After the trail climbed from the Haystacks up the side of the gorge to reconnect with the rail trail, the Loyalsock Trail has been following the rail trail, but now we see that the railroad, the old rail bed, diverges to the left, and the Loyalsock Trail is to the right, and we'll descend back down to the Loyalsock Creek and the trailhead. And here we are, back at the Rock Run trailhead of the Loyalsock Trail. You can see the bridge to our right where we started and hear the Loyalsock. Thanks for joining us on our adventure to Dutchman Falls and the Haystacks via the Loyalsock Trail. Please like and subscribe, and check out all of our adventures at hemlockstateexplorer.com.